Smell that. It smells different, eh?
I have enough things in my life.
Yeah.
I on that piece of steel last week. What about the Cadillacs? Hold my head quick. Come on, let's act like lovers in front of
Yeah,
people.
you're a idiot. Hey man, how you doing? My kid.
Hey man, I'm the kid.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
The star thing was for the Allies. Okay?
Okay.
If it had a star on it, you were on the same side. If it didn't have a star on it, you weren't. And you notice how this star, the pointy side, is upside down?
Yeah.
Okay, that's because the Canadians were off. They put the star on there. It was, I don't know who it was, one of them put a star on. They weren't happy about it. So they retaliated by putting the stars upside down on stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a early 41 or 42 half track. Really early. It's quite uncommon actually, this here one. There's a lot of them that all look the same, but this one's a little bit different. But yeah.
Where are you from, Mike?
Originally from Manitoba.
Eh?
Been living all over the place.
Mike actually lives in this neighborhood and actually has a job.
Take notes. Hey, hold on. Mike's the only one here with a job.
You want to buy a go-kart?
It's not yours to sell, bud.
No, I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah, it's gonna stay there.
Growing up in Manitoba, my parents bought this property, had a go-kart track. Like a figure eight style concrete track, and they left all that old there. There were just dozens of go-karts in various shapes and form there. And
Interesting.
yeah, it was it used to be called Fun World, I guess. And they left about 2,000 tires they had all around there.
Oh, nice. Here's my motorcycle. Right here. You notice the star? We were talking about stars.
That's the right way up.
Well, this is a different star.
That looks like a
It's a star
communism
fetish.
sort of star.
It is a communism star.
Yeah.
Okay? Because back in the day, in the Second World War, Russia, Soviet Union, whatever you want to call them, were allies of the rest of Canada, US, and whatever.
Yeah.
And this is a Lend-Lease motorcycle that was sent by the US to Russia.
He remembers all that, but not my birthday, so.
And then they had that kind of standoff.
Is that where the beef started, was with Berlin?
Well, I think,
It's hard
I'm not sure, but it's like, I know during the war they were allied.
Ah, they were fighting over their girlfriends or something, I don't know. But anyways, this motorcycle, I do believe, was in Russia. It come back, and hence the red star with the white surrounding it. And I don't know whether it's an aircraft. This was a Lend-Lease, was a Russian aircraft mark with the white lettering around it, or they just put stars on it.
With the what, sorry?
This here
The white, what did you just call it?
outline,
You just called it the white lettering.
the white lettering, whatever, outline lettering, who gives a You can see right there the guy's pointing
Or the
at.
people that fought for the country.
It's got nothing to do with that, the people that fought for the country.
Yeah, that's cool.
But anyways, this was in Russia, this motorcycle. It come back and it was somebody, whatever they did to it, but I put it together. I bought it in 7 crates and then reincarnated it.
What do you think it's worth, like $5,000?
It's worth about $1.85. First guy over here with $50 can have it. Look at that, even got a girl on the front end there. Riding a
get you
bomb.
back?
Do that?
Oh, yeah. That's,
Gotta have a little bit of art on it, eh?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like my mom.
You're an idiot.
You miss her still?
No, I don't. Joe walks for measurement, everything being the same measurement, the same whatever, yeah. So it's very interesting working on this because you can't put a normal nut and bolt on it. You got to go to take and find the local guy that's got a bunch of these, which there is a guy in Vernon that has a bunch, and go see him for nuts and bolts.
That makes it difficult.
Yeah. But yeah,
Thanks for sharing your story, eh?
kind child.
These are nice toys.
Yeah. I work on all the time.
The last time you worked on something on the way to the wheelbarrow.
I was working on your mother.
You said she was a nice lady.
It's rated at 15,000 pound, but it's actually an 18,000 pound hoist. Same hoist as 18,000
It's a
pounds.
rotary lift, right? A rotary lift hoist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. But I bought this off Fat Donnie in about 10,000 pieces.
Tell them about the first time you used the hoist, Dave.
I don't remember. Did it get stuck up there?
You got your car stuck up there.
Yeah, that's right.
They put too long of bolts in the extension piece, so when he lifted his Volkswagen up,
It caught.
Yeah, the was stuck up there. I don't remember how I got it
we
down.
took the roof off the house, remember? We lifted up the top.
Anyways, yeah. But yeah, there was a big hole here. This roof was missing. I bought this place. It didn't look like this, but yeah.
Yeah, there was a 5-foot hole right where the concrete line.
It was a service hole for a guy who did big trucks here.
Okay.
And it was an alignment shop right here. He had to do the alignment on the trucks.
Yeah.
And that's got a big hole here for a pit for driving up for the alignment and stuff.
I like your little proud.
Yeah, nice.
We used to go back in the day together.
But anyways,
Oh yeah, they made that poster after me.
should be called late for work if it was after you, not stud boy. Late for work, traction by.
Traction by late for work.
Anyways,
Are we gonna test drive this today too?
I don't know if it runs. Okay, you know how to use this vacuum pump? Or whatever. Are you here for a long time or short time? Or because if you start with this, you're not leaving for 2 hours.
I'm in no rush to go anywhere.
Okay. Okay. We've been working on this truck for a while. I'm just about done now, and I need a hand. Believe it or not, as much as it grieves me to ask you for a hand, I know nothing about. Okay?
That ain't new, buddy, but yeah, sure can.
Have you done this before?
Yo. Stick this one.
Yeah, well, we need to suck the out of it first, right? What are you doing?
There, man.
Okay, what we're doing here, guys, is we're gonna put this system on a vacuum in order to get all the air out of the system. Because of these newer vehicles, I guess.
Those reels are on sale, by the way, if you wanted to ever buy a new one.
Here, there we go.
Okay, click it in there, I'm clean.
Anyways, these new vehicles, they need to be vacuum. They're put them on vacuum to suck the water back into them to get rid of all the air out of it and however bin.
Don't. Did you Google how much it's supposed to be?
No.
You have all the coolant tight?
That fast? No, what that's doing is evacuating all the air out of the system. And then when you put the hose in the water, you'll suck it all out.
No weird words today, bud.
Oh, whatever.
We gonna clean that or?
It's already clean. I can wash the out
No,
then.
you can wash it out, it's your truck. There you go. Go wash it out, Dave, quick. Seriously.
Different color.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse went off the clock.
Smell that. It smells different, eh?
I have enough things in my life.
Yeah.
I on that piece of steel last week. Look at my face.
They put bittering agent in it. You see that?
Okay. Bittering agent?
Well, that's so your dog don't drink it. Well, yeah, the truck's gonna blow up. You quit spitting in there.
Actually, that's not normal coolant. Hey, Diad.
What?
You have a girl like that one time? Listen, what makes this coolant special? I know that I should probably know that, but
I don't know. When you suck it into the greener, how far do you go? Just hold. Keep sucking that. That's as far as it'll go. How far do you go down? To 25? No. Suck the out of it. How far has it got to go down to?
It is not sucking any more.
It definitely is. It's coming down.
You know how much 25 psi of air on a vacuum system is, right?
I don't know, but okay. You people at home, I suggest you not taste the antifreeze. It used to be good tasting at one time. My ex-wife used to cook. My food tastes like antifreeze.
It's called glycol.
I don't think this is glycol.
I don't think it is either.
Not a lot of people taste antifreeze, but that was back in the day that you taste it in your radiator and it, yeah, whatever. You're not
That's
supposed
why
to.
you guys are all so wired.
It attacks your organs and stuff if you drink day. It's not good for you. Like wives used to kill their husbands by feeding them antifreeze. It's kind of like eating rat poison almost.
Hurts my stomach.
Okay, take your shut it off here so I can mix this up.
Yeah, it is off. This sight glass inside of it. You twist like that? How much coolant does it hold? Did you research that?
I don't know, but you bought probably $300 worth.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what he said she was to get? I just called for it and they dropped off where I was sitting on the road.
Oh, look at that, we're almost full.
Avery, it automatically stops when it's full, no matter how much you have in there or not.
How does it do that?
Come a long way since the
Why is
60s.
this stuff green and the other stuff was a different color?
What?
Other stuff was silver.
Here's the next problem of the day. I told mine needed a 2018 F150 eco diesel.
Well, why is it the wrong color?
Probably because you diluted it.
Huh?
Probably because you diluted
No,
it.
I didn't.
You mixed the 50 to 50, right?
No, not quite 50-50. It's about,
I have 30-70.
about that.
You had your ratio cups and you had your measuring beakers in there going?
Yeah.
Take it. Everyone's got those phones. I got 22.
He's an idiot.
You that good? It's a nice stream you got there, Abe.
Me around.
You know what they say? Reminds me a lot.
Where's all this shit coming that thing? Where's all that come from?
What is that?
Well, that's what I'm...
Are they hard? Touch one, eh? Looks like monkey.
Okay, get off here. Take and jump in this thing and start it, see if it'll start.
Oh! Oh, my back. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everything's been drained. What's the procedure? You give it to me, you gotta turn it off and on about how many times?
A bunch.
Okay, take and do it. Prime it. Prime the system. This truck's never been started. The oil's good in it. It's got water in it.
What we're doing here is we're turning the key on so the lift pump circulates fuel through the fuel system to purge all the air out of it. And once all the air gets out of it, it'll kick all of the air back through the return. And when you hear the pump stop cavitating, because these are a disc style injector, so they have multiple plastic discs to slap up and down.
I tell you what, and now remember, the transmission is brand new and it needs to be purged. So I got the cap off of it. That's something else we need to put oil in it. It's got, I do believe it's got 2 of them. What's in there? 4 liters. It's got 8 liters in it of oil. 8 liters.
What's 4 and 4? If you don't look at
Oh, look at this. This can's in gallons. Look at that.
you are.
You see that? That's weird.
Was bought here?
Yeah. It's got 2 gallons of oil in it. 8 liters.
Yeah, 2 gallons.
So just stoke it
45 mile
up
an
and see
hour.
if it'll start. I'm kind of a little bit nervous.
Okay,
about
so if
this,
something
actually.
happens, like am I at fault here? Like what's
Oh,
that?
yeah, that's why you're doing it. Anyways, this thing hasn't. Okay, we need to concentrate here, Shafe, so we can take and get this done this with a f***ing round. Okay, please. Okay, this thing hasn't been started. It's got a new motor in it. It's got a totally rebuilt transmission, and we just need to pay attention to all the gauges on it. I'm a little bit nervous actually to see if I put all the bolts back in the right spot later.
You tighten that flywheel up?
Don't even go there with loose bolts and tighten bolts. What's all that say? What's your gauges say? What's the oil pressure say?
Avery. I don't know how to get there.
Why's this thing got a full tank of fuel? You obviously haven't been driving it, that's why.
Oh, your DEF's full. Where are the gauges? Oh, gauge view.
That thing runs nice. Hey? Put your foot on the brake and put it in gear. And then now pay attention. Now remember the wheels are off the ground. So you gotta put your foot back on the brake to stop it before you put it into neutral.
Oh,
Just going so we're on the same page. So
I
put
gotcha.
Put it in gear. He's such a kid. Okay, put this thing in forward. Yeah, the transmission temperature gauge. Why? Where? It's on there. Don't worry about it. Okay, put it forward.
Okay,
Now don't rev it up.
Come here, come here, come here. I'm so happy it moves for your sake. You just got. Should I go to manual mode to run the gears?
No. Let the oil circulate through there a little bit.
You must be so happy right now, Dad. I'm so proud of you.
I tell you what, we need to check the fluid level in the transmission. They got the dipstick out of it right now. Okay, hit the brake. Put it in neutral, or put it in park. Or put it in reverse.
At least you must got one good gear. One good gear, eh? It's amazing how worn out something is, but you don't notice it until you put a new motor in. Like you hear how like we're smooth and everything come up together. All the harmonics came up together when we were revving it up there.
Yeah. The other old one didn't do that, eh?
No.
Yeah, this thing, I tell you what, I'm quite happy about it.
I'm very proud that you bought a brand new motor.
Don't bang my door. Let's check the transmission fluid on this thing.
You want to check the tranny fluid, bud? Hi, going to a job site, Dave.
Quit aggravating me. The transmission fluid on those newer vehicles are kind of weird. Back in the day, they had a dipstick you could take and check it, fill it from the top. But I don't know why they eliminated it. And ain't there
Nobody
anymore.
checks it anyway.
Little short dipstick about this long. The dipstick's about that long. There's a cap that's about this long, but you'll see in a minute.
Nobody checks it anyway, so why does it need to be there?
Here's the dipstick right here. Right here.
Would you say that's a big dipstick or?
He's an idiot.
Ah! It does come out, eh?
Check it again.
There's oil in there. Nothing. You regurgitated in 2 cans, eh?
Yeah, but how long does it take to get the truck back out?
I don't know. I just kind of curious how we're gonna get oil in that hole. I think we're gonna have to get it from up top.
Avery, Dad,
What?
you just put a hose in a bottle and poke a hole in it and just compress the bottle. Hey, Dad? You want me to show you how you're gonna get oil in there? As a man that's done this a couple times, you wanna know how
How?
you're gonna get oil in there? Do you have like a 1 liter bottle?
Nah, I will pour from the top.
Sure. Someone else will help you then. If you just get a liter bottle, like a gear lube bottle
Okay.
or something,
Okay.
put a short hose on it, then you can just squeeze the bottle and pump it in there, right? Because what do you think it's only down? Like a liter or 2?
I don't know. I gotta put a funnel in there and run a hose down into the bottom. So what do you want, the top or the bottom? The top or the bottom?
Ow! Something is seriously wrong back there. If you put your arm there.
Get.
You feel it? You taste this stuff yet?
No.
You gotta start ripping the tins out of your Ave. You're gonna have a problem one day.
With what?
Love you!
So we're gonna take this bottle. It's very heavy when you're hungover.
Ugh. It's like 5 pounds. I'm not a strong person. You say thanks for this doing the starter
Yeah, I did say thanks for doing the starter.
and the torque converter bolts. You're thankful too?
You got a lunch out of the torque converter bolts.
Heaven forbid you feed your kid.
How much oil's in there?
Avery, we've dumped in like 2 mouthfuls.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah, the funnel's slow. Dude. We should take this thing for lunch.
We just might have to do that. There's no insurance on it.
What do you mean there's no insurance on it? You were told to put insurance on it a week ago.
So?
Funnel's empty. Do you want to check it or not?
Yeah, just leave it. Leave it for a minute.
Kind of like my mom did to you.
Oh!
Oh! You okay, buddy?
These are brand new pants.
Pour a little bit more in there. Think you get a line on the can?
What?
Is there a mark on that can?
Yeah, I mean,
How much is out of it?
I don't know. I've literally filled the funnel up 3 times. So a liter?
Okay, fill the funnel up. Fill the funnel up 2 more times.
Here at Wildman Restoration,
We do things by the funnel.
we do things by the funnel. The second funnel is almost done.
Okay, just don't put any more in.
No.
This truck's on an angle pointing uphill, so that might be why there doesn't show any oil in the pan.
Sounds good, bud. Your second funnel's done. If you love what you do,
Okay, pull that funnel out of there.
never work a day in your life.
There's a little bit too much oil in there, but that's not a problem. You just suck it out of there.
Oh yeah. I can't believe how together it sounds. Like that other motor sounded pretty not bolty, now that we think about it.
I don't know if it did or not, but this one definitely sounds nice. But it's like when you put a new pair of tires on your vehicle, it always seems like your vehicle's brand new. Or you put a new wheel bearing on it, you feel like you got a new vehicle. So who knows?
Avery, you got a new motor, trade anybody. I don't think it's the same as a tire and oil change, right?
Yeah, that's true. Put her there. Thanks.
It was a pleasure working with
It was, my son. Okay, let's go
you.
find
Buy
something.
lunch?
Got a little maybe.